Hello and welcome to this edition of FYI Weekly, your official source for City of Greensboro news and information. Greensboro will set the backdrop for the nonprofit Earthshare NC to host Climate Week today through Friday, October 4th. NC Climate Week is for anyone with an interest in tackling one of the most defining issues of our time. This annual initiative aims to accelerate the adoption of scalable climate solutions by bringing together individuals, businesses, environmental organizations, and local governments from across North Carolina. This event shares information to adopt practical and accessible climate solutions through a week of free virtual learning sessions, workshops, and community engagement. Individuals will learn practical ways to reduce your carbon footprint in the areas of energy, food, transportation, and employment. Businesses will gain insights and tools from experts on staff alignment, cost savings, and efficiency to support climate goals and create a powerful learning opportunity for their employees. Activities end on Friday, October 4th with a summit in Greensboro dedicated to fostering collaboration. The city's leaders in transportation and transit will join a conversation about how Greensboro and other communities are shifting transportation priorities and strategies. For more information or to purchase tickets, visit the event website. Construction of the fourth and final phase of the downtown Greenway continues making progress. Installation of the new 72-inch storm sewer upgrade is happening on South Cedar Street at Wafco Mills. Yates Construction has installed the new curbing along West McGee Street. This section of road will be able to fully reopen soon after the temporary pavement is in place. Crews will start relocating the existing 24-inch water main along South Cedar Street. Installation of the new 66-inch storm sewer upgrade is underway, located upstream from the 72-inch storm piping. The stream restoration contractor is working to clear the second half of the project starting from Guilford Avenue to McGee Street. Clearing has already been completed from Guilford Avenue to Market Street. The Smith Street retaining wall is now adorned with a rock facade. To stay up to date on the completion of the downtown Greenway, visit the city's website. The Greensboro Transit Agency is proud to support voter awareness and participation in the November election. The Move to the Polls initiative is designed to ensure transportation barriers are eliminated for existing and newly registered voters across Greensboro. Similar to previous years, GTA and Access GSO will join peer transit systems across the nation to offer fare-free public transportation on Election Day, Tuesday, November 5th. This project also offers a nonpartisan downloadable voter guide providing important election dates and resources to ensure voters are equipped with factual and timely information obtained from both the Guilford County and North Carolina Board of Elections. By visiting the election station webpage at ridegta.com, voters will find access to resources identifying early and election day voting locations and dates, as well as links to election participation information. The Move to the Polls project is provided as a public service which will include voter registration at the J. Douglas Gallion Depot and other select locations. Cone Health has partnered with the city to share a series of brief and informative videos designed to inspire you to make better choices when it comes to healthy living. Following these tips is an easy way to help each of us improve our quality of life. Let's take a moment to check out today's news for your health.
Over 39 million Americans suffer from migraine headaches, including men, women, and children. So migraines are headaches, usually lasting between 4 and 72 hours. They can interfere with daily activities of life. Associated symptoms include nausea and later sound sensitivity. Common features of migraines include lateralization to one side of the head, a pounding or a throbbing quality, visual or other types of auras, as well as dizziness and vertigo. Most people with migraines have identified triggers. Some of the more common triggers include stress, whether that's emotional or physical, bright lights, loud noises, strong smells. Weather changes can trigger migraines. Dehydration, sleep disturbances. Restorative sleep is very, very important in migraine management. Alcohol, such as red wine or beer. Certain foods, especially those that contain nitrites or nitrates or sulfites, artificial sweeteners, MSG. The best thing that you can do is keep a headache journal or diary. That'll help identify patterns and triggers to your migraines or headaches. When you're having a migraine, the best thing that you can do is to treat it early. Find a calm, relaxing environment. Turn the lights off. Try temperature therapy, cold packs or warm water. Even drinking a little bit of caffeine can help, but you have to be very careful with caffeine. There are medications that you can use, whether they're over-the-counter medications such as ibuprofen or acetaminophen, or prescription medications such as triptans. But I do have to warn that taking medications for acute migraine treatment, or when you have the migraines, can cause something called rebound or medication overuse headache if used more than 10 times a month. You should let your doctor know if you have more than just the occasional migraine or headache, or if your headaches are worsening, or if the symptoms are changing in severity, frequency, or quality. You should also let your doctor know if migraines or headaches are triggered by sneezing or coughing or laying down or by sex. And of course, you should always seek the advice of a medical professional if you have any concerning symptoms such as fever, confusion, excessive vomiting, shortness of breath, new vision loss, or anything that's concerning or new to you. Thanks for joining me today. I hope this was helpful for you. For more information, go to conehealth.com/headaches. I'm Dr. Antonia Ahern.
The Greensboro History Museum is accepting nominations for a recognition award, and it's time to add new names to the city's tribute to women. We'll have those stories and more news coming up after the break. Stay with us. Welcome back. Nominations are being accepted now through Tuesday, October 15th for the prestigious Voices of a City Award for 2024. The Greensboro History Museum recognizes significant and original contributions to local history. Nominations can be submitted for an individual and an organization. The museum will also accept self-nominations. Submissions for high school and college students will be judged in a separate category. Projects can be as varied as our city to include oral history, photography, film, published articles, books, student research papers, film, and electronic media. Send submissions for the Voices of a City Award to the Greensboro History Museum at 130 Summit Avenue in Greensboro 27401. The Greensboro Commission on the Status of Women is accepting nominations for the Ruth Wicker Tribute to Women exhibit. The public is encouraged to submit the names of local women who have shaped our community and made meaningful contributions to the city at large. Nominations can be submitted online through Saturday, November 30th. A generous donation from the estate of Ruth Wicker made it possible for the city to establish the tribute to women in 2019. This exhibit is free and is housed in the Barber Park Event Center, which is open Monday through Friday. A total of 31 women and 4 organizations comprised the inaugural group of honorees. 4 years later, an additional 15 women were recognized. The tribute installs a new group every 2 years. For more information about the tribute and to learn about the Commission on the Status of Women, visit the city's website or call Commission's Administrator Liz Lennon at 336-373-2038. If you're a contractor and operate a minority or woman-owned business, mark your calendars for an opportunity to bid on city projects. The city's Office of Minority and Women Business Enterprise will host a workshop to provide attendees with a list of upcoming city projects. Building Relationships Overview of Forecasted City Projects will take place at Union Square from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. on Monday, October 14th. This overview is designed to provide businesses, contractors, and service providers the opportunity to connect with city department representatives and explore their prospective contracts. Spanish interpreters will be available as needed during the event. Union Square is located at 124 East Gate City Boulevard. For more information, contact Greensboro's Office of Equity and Engagement at 336-373-7980. The Greensboro Fire Department is gearing up for Fire Prevention Week by partnering with the Science Center. Coming up after the break, we'll tell you about the activities on tap and how you can get in on the action. Stay with us. Welcome back to FYI Weekly. It's time to mark your calendars for Fire Prevention Week. The Greensboro Fire Department is placing the emphasis on safety. Joining me now to tell us about the activities on tap is Matt Grosclose. He is the Fire and Life Safety Educator for the Greensboro Fire Department. Hello, Matt. Welcome back.
Hi, Carla. Good to see you again.
Good to see you always. This is a busy time for you as you're gearing up for Fire Prevention Week. Tell us when it is and what is your theme this year?
So this year's theme is smoke alarms, make them work for you. And Fire Prevention Week this year runs October 6th through the 13th. When we talk about making them work for you, we want people to remember the three key components of install, test, and replace.
Okay.
I brought a smoke alarm here with me today. We want to make sure that people properly install them on their ceiling. They test them monthly, and when they are 10 years old or older, they replace them.
Okay. I may be behind on my testing. I've not tested monthly, much less yearly. And I need to check the years to see if I've aged out. So how do you know if you aged out?
So you would know by looking at the back of your smoke alarm. Actually, on the back of it is the date that the alarm was manufactured.
Okay.
This one was manufactured in the year 2018. Means it's 6 years old. We've got about another 4 more years before it needs replaced. We get people who call us all the time and they say, my alarm is chirping.
Yes.
We ask them to look at it. They say, well, it's from 2010.
Yes.
That means it's old and you need a new one.
Okay, so just replacing the batteries, you said replace, that's not going to do it if it's beyond the expiration date?
Correct. If it's more than 10 years old, it's no longer guaranteed to work. The newer ones are coming with long-lasting lithium-ion batteries that can last up to 10 years of the alarm.
Okay.
Some of the older alarms, people still need to change those batteries about once a year.
Okay, so speaking of that, you're telling us how often we should test the alarms, but then change the batteries. If you don't have the lithium, how often should you change those?
Older ones, they used to tell you to change them every time you change your clock, so about every 6 months. Most batteries will last for approximately a year.
Okay.
But if it starts beeping, you know you're in trouble and you need to take a look at that date on the alarm.
Okay, and then what's the best way to actually purchase a working smoke alarm?
Well, you can of course get one at any local hardware store, Lowe's, Home Depot. If you're a renter, the person who is your landlord or the property management company is required to provide one for you.
Okay.
If you're a homeowner here in the city of Greensboro, the Greensboro Fire Department can actually help you out with that. We actually have a smoke alarm line, 336-373-2576, which those last 4 digits stand for ALRM for alarm.
Oh,
so
nice.
you can give us a call or you can go online to gfdnc.com and submit a request. We can help you out with that.
Okay, that's good to know. So speaking of your theme on safety and making sure that everyone has their working smoke alarms, are there general tips for home safety that you want us to know?
Yes, absolutely. Of course, cooking is always going to be the #1 cause of home fires that we see here across the city of Greensboro, the whole state, and the entire country. But we're getting into those winter months. Let's start to think about making sure that our heaters are serviced by a professional. If anybody burns wood or coal in a chimney, they make sure that they get that cleaned out. Sometimes folks will buy the chimney sweeping log and put that in and think that's good enough. You really need to have a professional come out because that creosote buildup can be super dangerous and cause a fire in the chimney.
Okay, we do not want that. Anything else for winter prep?
Well, I would certainly take a look at how your house is secured. Make sure just generally that it's sealed up nice. Make sure that your windows are in working order in the event that you need to use them as a means of escape.
Okay. And back to your Fire Prevention Week, that's a really exciting time where you engage the community. But you also have a special partnership with the Greensboro Science Center.
We do. The Greensboro Science Center allows us to come in and use their sales center as part of the Science Center, and we're able to go in there and actually do a skit each day. So every day, Monday through Friday, during Fire Prevention Week, October 7th to the 11th, Monday to Thursday, we'll be there from 10 to 2 each day. We'll have our safety trailer outside, we'll have a fire truck on hand, and then we have live shows that we'll be doing with Sparky the Fire Dog at 10, 11, and 1 each day. So folks can sign up for that and come check us out.
Okay, so you have lots of things going on. It's every year you do Fire Prevention Week. Really great opportunity for the community to understand the importance of fire safety and in a fun way. So it's nice to see the partnership with the Science Center. So thank you, Matt, for taking time to give us a promotion and a preview. No doubt you will have a successful week. We do hope you'll come back and keep us posted on other ways we can stay safe.
Thank you.
Thank you. Stay tuned for some interesting and useful information about Greensboro as we tell you something about the city. That segment is coming up after the break. Stay with us. Welcome back to FYI Weekly. One way to stay informed about decisions that impact you and our city is by attending or tuning in to City Council meetings at 5:30 p.m. on the first and third Tuesday of the month. The fourth Tuesday is reserved for a meeting as needed. These City Council meetings take place in the Katie Dorsett Council Chamber on Level 2 of the Melvin Municipal Office Building, located at 300 West Washington Street. The public is allowed in person, but only in a limited capacity. Those who choose not to be in the building can participate virtually. The Greensboro City Council meetings are broadcast right here on GTN. The meetings are also streamed live on the city's website and on Roku. To review the council meeting schedule and agendas, please visit the city's website. Here's an opportunity to learn a little something about the city. The Commission on the Status of Women will host a series of free community events in October to commemorate Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Representatives from several local agencies will participate in a kickoff event from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. on Tuesday, October 8th. The group will gather in front of the Melvin Municipal Office Building on West Washington Street. On Tuesday, October 15th, a virtual lunch and learn will take place from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. This event invites organizations to talk about their available resources and programs. The final event is scheduled on Thursday, October 24th at 5:15 p.m. Participants are encouraged to wear purple and gather in front of Greensboro City Hall. The group will walk around the block to acknowledge survivors and victims of domestic violence. For more information about these events, contact Liz Lennon in the Human Rights Department at 336-373-2038. Coming up after the break, we'll showcase our department spotlight, but first, prepare to mark your calendars for the places to go and things to do on the town.
I'm Dave, and here are some special events happening this week on the town. The Lindley Recreation Center and Allo Boxing Club host the holiday Boppin' Paints event for kids ages 6 through 12 October 4th. Children can get into the holiday spirits while listening to music during this guided painting class with holiday themes. Register for this free event online at greensboro-nc.gov. Comedian Nate Jackson's Super Funny World Tour stops at the Tanger Center October 4th. Jackson exploded as one of the fastest growing comedians thanks to his viral TikTok content. Perhaps you've seen him on programs like Curb Your Enthusiasm, Wild 'N Out, or All Deaf Comedy. Learn more and get tickets online at tangercenter.com. Legendary R&B singer-songwriter Keith Sweat takes the stage October 5th at the Tanger Center. The winner of a Soul Train Lifetime Achievement Award and multiple American Music Awards, Sweat's debut album, Make It Last Forever, sold 3 million copies. Contemporary R&B group Brownstone opens the show, and you can learn more and find tickets at tangercenter.com. The renowned modern dance company Ailey 2 performs The Next Generation of Dance at the Carolina Theater on October 6th. Now in its 50th year, this company, founded by Alvin Ailey, is dedicated to creating an extended cultural community that provides dance performances, training, and community programs. You can learn more and snag tickets online at carolinatheater.com. Stay tuned to FYI Weekly for more happenings on the town.
Welcome back. The City of Greensboro has more than 20 departments and several divisions committed to serving you, our residents, and visitors. Let's go behind the scenes in our department spotlight. Greensboro's Department of Transportation invites the public to learn about and provide comments on the federal certification review of its planning process. The goal of the Metropolitan Planning Organization is to ensure it complies with federal requirements, fosters effective decision-making, and supports the development of plans and projects that meet the region's transportation needs. The process also captures public input and diverse community perspectives. Visit the MPO Certification Review website to complete an input survey by Tuesday, October 1st, to share your views on how the transportation planning process is being conducted. For more information, visit the city's website. Coming up after the break is our Way to Go GSO shout-out. Stay with us. As we draw to a close, we always want to end on a positive note with our Way to Go GSO shout-out. This week's shout-out goes to City of Greensboro employees. The Human Rights Department recognized Hispanic Heritage Month by hosting the Heart Customer Service Intro to Spanish workshop. Librarian Carla Labato Lopez and firefighters Jonathan De Dios and Mauricio Nunez Castillo shared their personal experiences about arriving in the United States. Among other topics, they explained what it was like as children to be language interpreters for their relatives. Participants learned about the history and nuance of the Spanish language and how it varies regionally across the United States. That concludes this edition of FYI Weekly, but you can easily stay connected to the latest city news by linking to us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Alexa users can subscribe to our 5-minute flash briefings, which airs on 90.1 FM, 100.7 FM, and 90.5 FM. Be sure to download both weekly podcasts, Talk City Greensboro and Talk City Greensboro in Espanol, plus GTN is streaming on Roku. For all of us here at the City of Greensboro, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.